So we need to talk about the Blue Beetle movie coming out this week, and I guess this is a pre-review before I even see it, just because I want to give my thoughts about it before the movie comes out and before I see it this week. Again, I'm hoping to see it this week. We'll see what happens, but I do want to see it. I'll be honest. Like with the Flash movie, I was hyped about it. I was worried, and again, if you see in my reviews, that worry did come true. And then I was hyped about the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie. And again, I'm gonna talk about it. I just need to get more and more of my thoughts together. But the main thing is that for both of those, I had, if not a comic book knowledge about them, they had enough TV shows and movies to where I had enough of a general consensus about both Peter Parker, Spider-Man, all the Spider-Man, and then Barry Allen and the Flash and all the Flashes. And with Jaime here, Blue Beetle, I really didn't find out about him until the TV show Young Justice came out. And even then, it was just the second season he was introduced. And yes, I do need to watch the other seasons of Young Justice. Again, a lot of TV to go around. So you'll understand why I haven't gotten around to that. But again, regardless, all I've known about Jaime is, again, he's of the Hispanic culture, which, again, being a Hispanic Mexican, I can relate to that. And he's just really cool from what I saw in the TV show. And again, I know there's been other media he's been involved in, but apart from maybe just a few episodes of Batman Brave and the Bold he was in, I've never gotten to understand him as an individual and as a superhero. Again, I guess if you were to wrap up all the media I've seen him in, it'd probably be, less than 24 hours? Maybe even lesser than that? Again, maybe I'm wrong, maybe he has been introduced since before Young Justice even premiered their second season, but again, all I know is what I saw him in the second season. If that's true to the comics, or not, I don't know. Again, I don't read as much comics as I should. All I've really read is Flashpoint, and I'm still starting on a few other comics I have, but haven't really had a chance to get to. Adult life, yay. But, again, just from what I've seen, and from him being of Latino descent, I really want this movie to work out. Because again, this will, as far as I'm aware, and as far as what I've seen in other interviews and such, this will be the first official Latino-led superhero movie. Again, I know that's not a big thing to everyone, but to me it is, because, again, Spider-Man, anyone can be Spider-Man because the suit covers the whole person, so anyone can be Spider-Man. The Flash, as far as I'm aware, there's never been a Hispanic iteration of the Flash. Maybe I'm wrong. And again, I know that's may seem picky, but again, I love the Flash and I love Spider-Man. But as a Hispanic, Latino, Mexican, however you want to classify it, Blue Beetle was the first one I ever saw that I could relate to on that level. And just with the string of movies that have come out before him, like, again, The Flash, for example. I'm not gonna say I'm not worried, because I am worried about it. I'm worried about how this could go, because maybe I'm just the only one feeling this, but I feel if this movie gets released, and if it bombs, it might... what's the word? It might, like, push back all the progress that was made into us having a Latino superhero on the big screen. Because originally, this movie was going to go to streaming, but then James Gunn and Peter Safran decided that it was good enough to go into the big screen. Which, again, I appreciate and I commend them for that. But, again, they said The Flash was, like, the best superhero movie ever, and you can look in my other TikToks for my opinions on that. And don't worry, whenever it comes out on streaming or I can get it on Blu-ray, I will do a TikTok about how I could make it better. Because, again, really strongly have feelings about that movie. I'm still trying to figure them out. But back to Blue Beetle, sorry. I just want this movie to work. It can have a big laser in the sky at the end of the battle. I don't care, it can have cheesy superhero dialogue. The best way I'm going to be able to put it is I want to see the Blue Beetle that I fell in love with when I saw Young Justice. When I saw him introduced in the second season, because up until that point, I didn't even know he existed. I knew about the core version of Blue Beetle, but again, that was just one name drop in a show I can't even remember. But again, I just really hope that they did this movie right. Again, have all the action scenes you want. Have all the superheroes punching each other you want. Have a big laser in the sky. Have hit songs playing through the action battles. Have humor, have comedy. Do what you... I mean, I know it's gonna be the director's vision in the end. And... again, my main thing is I want to feel that this movie actually does represent the Latino culture as a whole. Because that's been the main driving force that I've seen in most of the things I've seen and read. Is that this is supposed to be a big Latino-led superhero movie. I want to see that. I want to feel that. Again, just a lot of worry. We'll see what happens whenever I go see it, and then, I'll give my honest opinion about it and review. But for the most part, that's what this video is just me showing that I'm excited about this movie. I am. I'm excited. But I'm also worried. And I'm also gonna walk in there precautiously. Because again, like Flash, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, they had me worried after seeing both of them, and I just need Blue Beetle's work. I need to, again, the main point is I want to feel the way I felt when he was introduced in the second season of Young Justice. And if they can do that, I'll be happy. If they can do more than that, I'll be happy. But again, we'll see what happens whenever I go see it in theaters. And until then, see you soon. Bye.